Now see here, sir. First, let us read the question. Your question is: a man takes 5 hours 45 minutes in walking a certain place and riding back. Very, very important question which has come in the examination. A man takes 5 hours 45 minutes in walking a certain distance and riding back. That means time taken to walk and time taken to ride back. This is given in the question as 5 hours and 45 minutes. First statement, I think that it is very, very clear for my students. Time taken to walk and time taken to ride back. It is given as 5 hours 45 minutes. Second statement says he would have gained 2 hours by riding both the ways. He would have gained 2 hours by riding both the ways. Time taken to ride plus time taken to ride back. Time taken to ride plus time taken to ride back, he would have gained 2 hours. That means he would have taken 2 hours less. He would have taken 3 hours 45 minutes only, right? 2 hours less than 5 hours 45 minutes is the meaning. How much time he would have taken to walk both ways? Time taken to walk plus time taken to walk back is equal to question mark. Now let us understand this question little bit. Now see here, a person is traveling from home to office. A person is traveling from home to office. First day he walked from home to office and he came back by bike, right? He came back by bike. By walking and bike, this is walking, this is riding back. He took 5 hours 45 minutes, right? He took 5 hours 45 minutes. This is the first day scenario. Second day, what he did is he went in bike only from home to office. From office to home also he went in bike. So he would take 2 hours less. He would have only taken 3 hours 45 minutes. Your question is, if he is walking from home to office and office to home also, if he is walking back, how much time he would take is the question, right? How much time he would take. Now see here, if I solve this is again my method 1, which involves equation methodology of solving. This is again my method 1. Now see here, if I solve this, time taken to walk plus time taken to walk back is what I require. TW plus TW is what I require. If I simplify, if I change the signs below, this, if I change the signs, TR minus TR will cancel. Left hand side is TW minus TR. Right hand side is 5 hours 45 minutes minus 3 hours 45 minutes is 2 hours. I want TW plus another TW. I have only one TW on the left hand side, but I require another TW because that is asked in the question. Shift this minus TR to the right hand side. It becomes 2 plus TR plus TW. Sir, why did you add TW again on the right hand side? I added TW one on the left hand side to compensate that I added also on the right hand side. And it is given in the question. This is what actually we need to find. TW plus TW. TR plus TW. It is given in the question as 5 hours 45 minutes. Answer for this question is 2 hours plus 5 hours 45 minutes. 2 hours plus 5 hours 45 minutes is answer is 7 hours 45 minutes. Time taken to walk plus time taken to walk back, it is nothing but equal to 7 hours 45 minutes. I believe that every student is very, very clear with this method 1 what we have solved. Now this is my method 1. Listen carefully, sir. Method 2. As I already said multiple times, we are least bothered about using this method 1 because it will kill lot of time of us in solving so many beautiful problems. Method 2. Listen carefully, sir. Method 2. If you are little smart, method 2 is nothing but smarter way of solving, sir. Method 2 is nothing but smarter way of solving. Now think logically. Can I say that I am going from home to office initially first day by walk and I am coming back by ride. I took 5 hours 45 minutes, right? I took 5 hours 45 minutes. First day by walk and then coming back by ride, I took 5 hours 45 minutes. But actual fact is I don't like walking, right? Actual fact is I don't like walking. I will replace this walk by ride, right? I will replace this walk by ride on second day. If I replace this walk by ride and coming back there is no change, I will come back by ride itself. If I replace walk by ride, I will take 3 hours 45 minutes. That means can I say that instead of walking, if I go by vehicle, I will save 2 hours. Think logically. Instead of walking, if I go by vehicle, I will save 2 hours. Similarly, reverse is also true. Instead of riding, if I go by walk, I will waste 2 hours or I will take 2 hours extra. This is the common sense what students should use, or what I should teach my students for a better way of solving. Instead of walking, if I replace it by vehicle, I will save 2 hours. Similarly, instead of vehicle, if I replace it by walking, I will take 2 hours extra. Now what is your question? TW plus TW is what they are asking. First day, initially I am walking. I will keep it as it is. I don't want to come back by bike. This riding I will replace by walk. Riding, if I replace by walk, I will waste 2 hours, or I will take 2 hours extra than 5 hours 45 minutes. 2 hours extra compared to 5 hours 45 minutes is 7 hours 45 minutes. Very, very logical way of solving problems, sir. Instead of walking, if you go by bike, you will save 2 hours. Instead of bike, if you go by walking, you will save 2 hours extra. You will waste 2 hours. Simple understanding will make you solve a very, very tricky questions in the most easiest way possible. I hope it is very, very clear for you. Kindly comment if it is clear for you people, sir. Milan, yes sir. It is by seeing itself we can tell the answer, but I want to tell students also how you can actually save time by switching on to method 2 in problems and wasting time in method 1 if you are using method 1. I want to differentiate between the other textbook methodologies and ANC way of solving, so that students will actually switch on to this method and probably they will clear the aptitude very, very easily. Mono Gupta, very easy sir, method 2. What is difficulty? See here Mono, this is for you. First day, I am going by walk, coming back by vehicle. I took 5 hours 45 minutes. Second day, I replaced this walk by ride, coming back also by ride. I took 3 hours 45 minutes. Mono, this is for you sir. Listen carefully. This is exactly because you asked me to repeat. I don't like walking, Mono. Instead of walking, I went by vehicle. How much time I saved? I saved 2 hours. Instead of walking, if I go by vehicle, I will save 2 hours, Mono. Reverse is also true, right? Instead of going in vehicle, if I walk, I will take 2 hours extra, right? I will take 2 hours extra. What is that they are asking in question, Mono? TW plus TW they are asking. If I take this first scenario, first time when going to office I am walking. Yes, that is what I require. And riding is there here. Replace riding also by walking. Why? Because that is what they want in the question. I am replacing riding by walking. I should take 2 hours extra compared to 5:45. 7:45 should be the answer. Your question is, a bus started its journey from Ramgarh and reached Devgarh in 44 minutes with its average speed of 50 kilometers per hour. That means this is your original examination question, sir. Same question I am drafting it. So speed is given as 50 kilometers per hour. Let me put it here. So it is going from Ramgarh to Devgarh and it is reaching its destination in 44 minutes with an average speed of, it is traveling at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. That is the first point. If the average speed of bus is increased by 5 kilometers per hour, if I increase the speed by 5 kilometers per hour, how much time will it take to cover the same distance? Same distance is the catch in this question. Now listen carefully, sir. Can I say that
I don't know the distance, but what I can do is, I know that the distance is nothing but a fixed quantity. Distance is nothing but speed into time. Speed is given as 50 kilometers per hour, and to travel this 50 kilometers per hour, time taken is nothing but 44 minutes. 44 minutes duration, it is traveling at 50 kilometers per hour speed. It is in per hour, but 44 is in minutes. So convert it to hour. It is 44 by 60 hours. So if I simplify further, if I simplify, this is into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into 22, 5 into 22 is 110, 110 by 3 kilometers. That means I am assuming the distance as 110 by 3 kilometers. In fact, it is not an assumption in this question. It is actually true because we have taken the original values which is mentioned in the question. So total distance is 110 kilometers. What is your question? Your question is, if the average speed of the bus is increased by 5 kilometers per hour, how much time will it take to cover the same distance? Distance should be same. Time they are asking. Time is nothing but distance divided by speed. Distance by speed. Distance should be same distance of 110 by 3. Speed, can I say that earlier it was 50 kilometers per hour. It is increased by 5. It becomes 55. 55 into 1, 55 into 2. It is 2 by 3 into 60 minutes. Why it is 2 by 3 hours? I want to convert to minutes. 3 into 1, 3 into 20. So can I say that 2 into 20 is 40 minutes. Total time which is needed to cover that particular distance of 110 by 3 kilometers at an increased speed of 55 kilometers per hour is, it is 40 minutes. Answer for this question is 40 minutes. Listen carefully, sir. Your question is, the ratio between speed of a train and a car is 18 is to 13 respectively. Speed of train is to speed of car. It is given as 18 is to 13 respectively. Right? This is the first statement. Second statement is, also a bus covered a distance of 480 kilometers in 12 hours. That means the speed of bus can be written as distance by time. Distance travelled is 480. Time taken is 12 hours. 480 by 12 is 40 kilometers per hour. Right? 480 by 12 is 40 kilometers per hour. That means the speed of bus is nothing but 40 kilometers per hour. What is the next statement? The next statement is, the speed of bus is 5 by 9th the speed of the train. Speed of bus is, speed of bus we just now calculated it as 40. Right? Just now we calculated it as 40. 40 is 5 by 9th times the speed of a train. 5 by 9th times the speed of train. 5 into 8 is 40. 9 into 8 is 72. That means the speed of a train is 72 kilometers per hour. Can I say that according to the ratio, speed of train is 18 kilometers per hour. According to the question, speed of train is 72 kilometers per hour. 18 into 4 is 72. Similarly, 13 also multiply by 4. 13 into 4 is 52. That means speed of car is nothing but 52 kilometers per hour. Right? It is 52 kilometers per hour. What is the last statement? How much distance will car cover in 5 hours? Speed of car is nothing but 52 kilometers per hour. The meaning of 52 kilometers per hour is, in 1 hour it will cover 52 kilometers. In 1 hour it will cover 52 kilometers. But they are asking you to find for 5 hours. In 1 hour it is 52. In 5 hours it is 52 into 5. 50 into 5 is 250. 2 into 5 is 10. Total distance that it will cover in 5 hours is 260 kilometers. Very, very easy way of solving question. I hope the idea is clear. I am least bothered about using these methodologies 18x and 13x and solve by textbook methods, which will kill a lot of time by using variables. Do not apply this kind of methodologies. Kindly refer to all my previous videos on ratios. You will understand how a toughest question in ratio can be solved in the most easiest way possible. Kindly refer to my ratios class, sir. You will definitely enjoy the classes or the problem which are taken in ratios. Some of the very very tricky questions are solved in the most easiest way possible. See the question. The speed of a car is 1.5 times the speed of a bus. 1.5, 3 by 2 times the speed of a bus. Now I don't like to keep it in this format. I always love it keeping in ratio format. Speed of a car is to speed of a bus is equal to 3 by 2, which is nothing but 3 is to 2. This is how I actually want it to kept, right? This is how I want it to be kept. Now listen carefully, sir. Listen carefully. What is the next statement? Next statement is what will be the difference in time taken by a bus and the time taken by a car to cover 720 kilometers. That means the distance is constant. Distance they are keeping it as 720 kilometers. So distance is constant. They want you to find the difference in the time taken by bus and car. It is not the time ratio they are asking. They are asking you the difference in the time, right? The difference of time is what they are asking in the question. Now, can I say that time taken by bus and time taken by car, this is what they are asking, right? This is what they are asking. It is also given in the question that if the car travels at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, according to the ratio it is 3 kilometers, according to question 60, 3 into 20 is 60, 2 into 20 is 40. That means speed of bus is 40 kilometers per hour. Now time is nothing but distance by speed. Time is distance by speed. Distance of bus, it will also cover 720 kilometers divided by speed of bus is 40 minus distance of car 720, speed of car it is 60, right? Speed of car is 60. If I take 720 common factor, this becomes 1 by 40 minus 1 by 60. If I take the LCM of 1 by 40 and 1 by 60 is, it is the denominator is 40 into 60, numerator 60 into 1 is 60 minus 40 into 1 is 40. 60 minus 40 is 20. What are you left with here, sir? You are left with 20 into 1, 20 into 2. 2 again, 2 into this 0 will get cancelled. So this also will get cancelled. So this is 2 into 6 is 12. 12 into 6 is 72. That means time difference between bus and car is nothing but 6 hours. Answer for this question is 6 hours. I believe the idea is clear. Answer for this question is 6 hours. But my students should definitely not use this methodologies to simplify the problem. This is one of the ways of problem solving. Sir, why you should not use this methodology? Because it involves fractions, sir. And we hate fractions, which you already know it. If you have attended all my previous classes, you hate fractions, right? We are not interested in working with fractions because it will take simplification time for us to solve it. And thereby we will waste our time in the examination. Idea clear? I hope the idea is clear. Now see here. Same question. How can we solve it in another method, which is slightly a better method, which does not involve fractions to simplify. Now listen carefully, sir. First statement says speed of car is 1.5 times the speed of bus. That means can I say that speed of car is to speed of bus, it is 3 by 2, which is nothing but 3 is to 2. Same like my previous method only, right? Same like my previous method. And they are also saying that if the car travels at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, speed of car is 60, 3 into 20 is 60, 2 into 20 is 40. That means you know the speed of a car, you know the speed of a bus. Whenever we know it, distance in the question it is given as 720. 720 kilometers is the distance according to the question. Forget about according to question, sir. Forget about according to question. Find out according to your assumption initially. Finally convert according to the question. I know that distance is constant. I will assume the distance as LCM of 40 and 60. LCM of 60 and 40 is 120 kilometers. This is my assumption. If the distance is 120 kilometers, speed of car is 60 kilometers per hour. In 1 hour it is 60. To cover 120 it is 2 hours. Speed of bus is 40 kilometers per hour. In 1 hour it is 40. To cover 120 it is 3 hours. What is the question? Question says find the difference between time taken by bus and time taken to car. According to my assumption, how did you get these two? First of all, you got these two because of this 120. How did you get these three? You got these three because of this 120. That means whatever is written on the board or screen as of now is according to my assumption. According to my assumption, the difference between time taken by bus, which is 3 hours, and time taken by car, which is 2 hours, the difference is nothing but 1 hour. According to my assumption, time difference is 1 hour. According to my assumption, distance is 720. But according to the question, distance is not 720. Sorry, distance is not 120. Distance is 720. 120 into 6 is 720. 1 hour into 6 is 6 hours. Where are you using fractions in this particular beautiful method of method 2 compared to your method 1, which will kill your calculations time, and thereby you might not use that time in your other questions. Kindly do not use fractional methods, which will simplify our problem in a larger way. Kindly use this kind of beautiful shortcuts to make our problem simpler. I hope the idea is clear, sir. It's a very easy question. We have already solved it. Speed of A is to speed of B. It is 3 is to 4. Speed and time are inversely proportional. Time ratio will become ulta. 4 is to 3. Same logic, Swati. According to my assumption, time taken by A is 4 minutes. Time taken by B is only 3 minutes. According to my assumption, A is slower than B by how many units? How much minutes? 1 minute. That means A is slower by 1 minute according to the ratio. But question says A is slower than B by how many minutes? 30 minutes. 1 is becoming 30. Multiply by 30, right? To multiply by 30. What is your question? Time taken by A to reach the destination. This 4 also multiply by 30. 4 into 30 is 120 minutes. A will take 120 minutes. B is 3 into 30, 90 minutes. B will take 90 minutes. Whichever they ask, you can solve it. Again, a question on average speed. Very easy question. A car covers the first 39 kilometers of its journey. First 39 kilometers of its journey in 45 minutes. In 45 minutes. And covers the remaining 25 kilometers in 35 minutes. What is the average speed? Now, in our average speed concept, what we were doing is, they were giving speeds. The first half of the journey it is covered in so and so speed, and the second part is covered in so and so speed. They were giving in speeds. Now they are giving in kilometers and minutes. That means distance and time. There we were assuming the distance as something else. Here you need not assume, because distance is nothing but sum of these two parts. Average speed is the total distance. From first part it is 39 kilometers, second part it is 25 kilometers, total distance is 39 plus 25 divided by total time. Total time also you need not find it in the way we discussed earlier, where speed was given. Here directly it is given, right sir? It is 45 minutes plus 35 minutes. So total time is 45 plus 35. This will give me numerator as 64, denominator as 80. 64 by 80 is 8 by 10, or it is 4 by 5. So average speed is 4 by 5 kilometers per minute. Sir, why it is per minute? Because you have taken 45 and 35 in terms of minutes. You did not convert it to hours yet. Convert back finally into hours. So 4 by 5. If I want to convert into hours, multiply by 60. So it is 5 into 1, 5 into 12. 4 into 12 is 48 kilometers per hour. Average speed of the entire journey is nothing but 48 kilometers per hour. I hope you are able to understand the logic, sir. In my first few problems where I discussed average speed, it was given in terms of speed. Now it is given in terms of distance and time. It makes no difference, the concept remains the same. Don't by heart 2ab by a plus b here. Why? Because 2ab by a plus b, in this particular formula, what you people might have by hearted, a and b are in terms of speeds. You cannot apply this logic, or you need to simplify that in terms of speed. That means from A to C the speed is nothing but 39 by 45. This cannot be simplified, you will get it in fraction, waste of time. From C to B it is 25 by 35. This is again a fraction, waste of time. Why will you waste time using formula? First of all, by hearting itself is waste of time. The difference between the problems, it should be very, very clear for you people. I will always tell you more importance about conceptual learning. Root based learning is something which will make you, or which will take you forward. See the first statement. An aeroplane flies with an average speed of 768 kilometers per hour. That means speed of aeroplane is given as 768 kilometers per hour. This is the first statement. A helicopter takes 48 hours to cover twice the distance covered by aeroplane in 9 hours. That means, can I say that whatever the distance which is covered by aeroplane, whatever the distance which is covered by aeroplane in 9 hours, helicopter will take 48 hours to cover 2 times of the distance. First of all, what is the distance covered by aeroplane in 9 hours? That we will calculate. Distance covered by aeroplane in 9 hours. This is nothing but, in 1 hour it will cover 768 kilometers. In 9 hours it will cover 768 into 9 kilometers. Don't worry about multiplying that numbers. Let it be 768 into 9 kilometers. Now they are saying that helicopter takes 48 hours to cover twice the distance covered by aeroplane in 9 hours. Distance covered by aeroplane in 9 hours is 768 into 9. To cover the twice of the distance, time taken by helicopter is 48 hours. That means the speed of helicopter is, total distance is this particular distance into 2 times of it divided by time is 48 hours. If I simplify this, 48 into 1 is 48, 48 into 16 is 768, 16 into 9 it is 144, 144 into 2 is 288. Speed of helicopter is 288 kilometers per hour. What is the question? How much distance will the helicopter cover in 2 hours, assuming that the flights are non-stop and moving with uniform speed? Very, very easy. In 1 hour it will cover 288. In 2 hours it will cover 288 into 2. 300 into 2 is nothing but 600. 300 into 2 is 600. 2 into 12, subtract that 12 extra. 2 into 12 is 24. So answer is 576 kilometers. Abhishek, answer should be 576, sir. Kindly take care of that last part of calculations. These are some of the easy questions, sir. And I know that my students can easily take care of these easy questions. Your question says, a car covers a distance of 528 kilometers in a certain time at a speed of 66 kilometers per hour. That means, can I say that distance travelled by car is given as 528 kilometers. Speed of car is given as 66 kilometers per hour. In 1 hour it will cover 66. To cover 528. time taken will be 8 hours, because 66 into 8 only is 528. So first statement is giving me the value of time taken by car. Next, how much distance would a truck cover at an average speed which is 24 kilometers per hour, less than that of a car, in time which is 7 hours more than that taken by the car? That means how much distance will the truck cover? That can I say that speed of truck is 24 kilometers per hour less than that of the speed of car. Speed of car is 66. Speed of truck is 24 less than 66, which is nothing but 42 kilometers per hour, right? 42 kilometers per hour. And time is which is 7 hours more than car. Time taken by truck is nothing but 7 hours more than this 8 hours, which is 15 hours. They are asking you how much distance it will cover. In 1 hour it will cover 42. In 1 hour it will cover 42. In 15 hours it will cover 42 into 15. 42 into 15 is nothing but 15 into 2 is 30. 3 carry. 15 into 4 is 60. 630 kilometers. These are some of the easy questions what we are solving in between. Arvind, why 2 in numerator in my previous question? Distance travelled by aeroplane in 9 hours, Arvind, is 768 into 9. But question is asking helicopter will travel a distance of double of this distance travelled by aeroplane. Double means multiply by 2. It is given in the question, Arvind. It is given that it is 2 times. That is the reason I am multiplying by 2. Kindly comment, sir, everyone. Is the logic clear till this point of time?